مهاجرون، دروب ومسالك.
I'm originally from the Carolinas, the USA, North and South Carolina, but like a lot of people, I made my way to Texas as soon as possible, and I was there for the last 15 years before moving here. I've been here for almost 3 years now, and ironically, I have been coming to Morocco since about 2013, and in the first 5 years, I made 10 trips. And on the last trip, I said, why am I leaving? This is where I want to be. And I stayed. So I literally stayed with 2 suitcases. And that was the beginning of the journey. I lived the first year and a half in Rabat. I did a little traveling the first couple of months. Spent some time in Laayoune and Dakhla. And just had to see where I was going to end up. And the business called me to Marrakesh, so here I am. I think, first of all, I fell in love with Morocco the first time I ever visited. So many people say that, but I didn't fall in love with the tourism and the tourist places. I really had the special blessing of knowing people, real Moroccans in their homes, and I fell in love with the people. I think that's, what made me know that this is where I needed to be when I retired. So we started a business, an import-export business. I was in retail and wholesale for more years than I want to have you add up. But for a long, long time, my whole career was pretty much in that and entrepreneurial businesses. So when we came here, or when I came here, I worked with my partner, and we have a business called AMCO Ventures International, and we do import-exports of artisan goods from all of my contacts back in the U.S. So it's an exciting business. We enjoy it. It's such a good question, and I appreciate you asking it because you're right. So many times I hear young people particularly tell me that they would love to move to the U.S. and, all of the dreams that they have for what could be in the U.S. And I remember on one of my first trips here, I was in Laayoune, and one of the 7th grade students said that to me. And what I told that student is that anything that they can do in the U.S., any greatness that they aspire to, they can do here. And they can bring all of that to their own country. And that you don't have to always leave where you are to be able to do the great things that you want to do in your life. So I guess what brought me here is the opportunity that I see here and the enthusiasm, particularly the young people. They believe in a future, they believe in their country, they believe in their family, and that's just very inspiring for me, yeah. For me, I was 55 years old when I got my first passport, and my first place that I came was Morocco. So I wish I hadn't waited to see the world for that long. And I think that the opportunities of seeing the world are wonderful. I think that once you reach my age, you want to settle in a place that feels like home. And Morocco feels like home for me. So sometimes home you have to go looking for, and sometimes home finds you. The perception is that life is easy, because we have big houses and big cars and big paychecks. But what people don't realize is that it takes every bit of that to pay the bills. That, my rent here is 3,000 dirham, and in the U.S. it was thousands of dollars. And I spent so much time working to pay for things that I didn't have time for life. And I think that that's one of the things that Morocco offers, is the ability to be successful, to work hard, and to also have a life with family and friends, and I think that's really important.
Thank you and welcome in Morocco.
Anytime, and you're always welcome here. It's great to meet you, Nadia. Thank you.
مهاجرون، دروب ومسالك.